BigTruDat, Light Bloom Podcast. What's happening? Welcome back. Top of the motherfucking morning. What's going on? Shout out to Bizzle on the beat. Let me see who fuck with BigTruDat, man. You know, happy Thanksgiving, happy late Thanksgiving. You know, tap in, tap in, tap in. Miss Muffin, what going on? They got me back right. Yeah. They got me back. They told me, they said, man, you can go and go back live. You know, YouTube called me. They called me this morning. You know? What you doing up so early? Come in hitting that like button. What going on? What going on? Top of the motherfucking morning. BigTruDat, Late Bloomer Podcast. It's been a few days. What did y'all have for Thanksgiving? Let's talk about that. Let's start there. Let's start there. I'm from Memphis. Well, I reside in Memphis, Tennessee. Memphis, Tennessee. What it do though? Man, shout out to all the members, all the moderators, all the subscribers. You know, we had a little technical difficulty this last week. Man, I woke up, was finna go live, and look up, they say some shit about community guidelines. Huh? Community guidelines? Aren't you glad to hear that? Community guidelines? I'm like, what the hell? What the what? What the what? What the what? So, turns out, now, get this. So, turns out it seems as though a gentleman or a woman or a Negro or some sort of Caucasian, yeah, but somebody, I don't know who really done it, man, but I know I got a text saying that I had violated community guidelines. You know what I'm saying? From an old video that I did damn near 2 years ago, talking about when I was in prison. I feel like they got the pronunciation wrong. They took something that I said and, you know, used it against me basically. So they was telling me at first I couldn't go live for, I thought they said 90 days, you know. So I had came up with this elaborate plan, this sophisticated plan to, where I was gonna work. I've been Googling videos on my camera, the DJ Osmo. I've been saying it name wrong too, Osmo. It's called the Osmo, the DJ Osmo. And I want to say, man, that camera actually does a lot more than I thought it did. So, like I said, doing this, I thought I was finna be on a 90-day break from going live. So, what I did do, I knocked me a couple interviews down. Uh, like I said, I've been Googling. I've been back in the booth. I've been writing. So I was just finna get, grilled with some content for y'all. So when February hit, I was gonna have me 5, 6, 7 interviews. Gonna have the mixtape. Well, fuck the mixtape. It's gonna be an EP. Was gonna have the extended project wrapped up. I was gonna have videos shot to it as well. You know what I'm saying? And but we back. We back. Open chat, top of the morning. Like I said, Peanut came through. Y'all see who on the thumbnail. If you've been in the chats with me, if you've been following, when I first got on YouTube, I told a story about when I caught my charge, basically. And when telling this story, I brought up a young man who was, with me, and the guy that's on the thumbnail, that's still incarcerated, is the guy who was with me when I was out here sinning, right? So, man, shout out to Peanut though, man. Free Nut. I said something wrong too. I thought that Peanut was sentenced to a life sentence, but I think he was sentenced to a 25 years. So I said that to say though, he don't have forever. He's actually shorter than I thought he was. You know what I'm saying? He's yeah, definitely on the way. Definitely on the way home. So he reached out to me. Like I said, you never know who be watching, who be checking out the podcast, who be in the bushes, who done told a friend about it or whatever. So he hit me up. He had been hitting me up weeks ago, but he had his tag name. I know who the fuck that was, right? So I never did decline it or accept. So he inboxed me like, bro, this nut. So that's how the conversation ensued. We got to talking, chopped it up, and as we was talking, I might have said this before my page got little shit, but he was inquiring about the episode that I did pertaining to when we was riding together and we was out here sinning and shit, right? And I was like, bro, I can't find the episode. You know what I'm saying? I've been looking for it, but to have roughly almost 6,000 subscribers, but I got almost 1,300 videos or whatever. That's a lot. So I'm like, man, I ain't sitting around. I don't look for this shit, but nigga, you in one spot. You will have a better chance of finding this shit than me. So we started a little back and forth dialogue about. I didn't think his ass could drive. I feel like the first time he was driving a car was on a mission. We was out here committing crimes. The first time he was driving a car. So he jumped on the podcast. Well, he jumped in, we debated about it a little bit. He said he could drive. He just wasn't familiar with the area. And so yeah. Got a couple clips from me and his conversation. So we're gonna get into that. And another thing, when it comes to the community guidelines, I'm gonna be a lot more careful just about showing other people shit. Even though they show mine, I'm gonna be a lot more careful about showing it. Oh, excuse me, about playing people work so long, things of that nature. So y'all make sure y'all stay tuned. Hit the like button, subscribe, share, check out the interviews, check out the content, check out the music. I got a little artist I'm working with also. Gonna be doing some uploads coming from him soon. Another live performance, introducing some of this new talent in Memphis. They be asking me, Truth, what's up with the new talent? Who? So I found an artist that he doing this thing. He roughly, not roughly, but a lot of people don't know about him. But he got a good sound. Um, I like his energy, and he committed to what he doing right now. So we had a good talk. So I'm gonna be doing some uploads on him soon. Y'all make sure y'all go support. Check out the music. Interview coming soon. Not a live performance, but a stage performance. You know what I'm saying? There we go with it. Hey, I ain't really respond. Y'all, it seems like y'all just asking weird ass questions or just typing weird ass shit when a person ain't saying nothing to you and you just constantly hitting the screen. I know you a troll. So, I don't really give a fuck about what y'all talking about in the chat, right? Just being real. I just wanted to throw that out there. I know it's early in the morning. Some people feel like, yeah, it's a lot of ass scratches and fingernail snippers on here. So it's cool. It's the time of the morning where the trolls come in. And this is a podcast that the trolls like to congregate at. So I'm not fucked up with it, man. But listen, I'm not going to be engaging in no small talk with nobody. If I don't know your name and you constantly saying bullshit, I ain't gonna read it. I ain't gonna respond to it. I'm just doing it now to let you guys know. I see y'all trolling. It's cool. Keep trolling. But I would not be reading shit, not be answering no question. I would not be acknowledging shit on the screen that you guys are saying, you know? So it's just like you're gonna be just texting or typing yourself. You might as well start your own channel. Mirror this shit. You know what I'm saying? But yes, I just want to say that, man. And I'm not even gonna be on here that long this morning. Hopefully everybody enjoyed their holidays. Definitely hopefully everybody enjoyed their holiday. Hopefully everybody ate good. This was the first Thanksgiving that I didn't have no Thanksgiving food. I stayed at the crib. I chilled. I watched me some TV, watched me some football. I fell asleep. You know, uh, with no Thanksgiving food. No Thanksgiving food. This this holiday. Kind of was a little disappointed at first, but then after like a certain time, I was like, man, fuck this shit. I'm at the mood. You know what I'm saying? I'm at the mood. But it's all good. I guess a little later we'll come back. It's a lot. It's a lot of shit that I've been seeing in the media, but like I said, not gonna be playing it all. Might just a little reference here, reference there. 10 seconds here, 10 seconds there. I don't really know where the haterism is coming from, but we're gonna figure it out. But I just wanted to jump back on, let y'all know I'm back. YouTube page back rolling. Make sure y'all jump in the comment section, like, subscribe, share, like, subscribe, share. This is nothing but CBD, hemp. Say no to drugs. Do not promote violence. Yes. Practice safe sex. Um, yes. Kids, listen to your parents. You know, anything else, YouTube? Anything else? I don't want to violate no more guidelines. You know what I'm saying? Anything else? Y'all be ready, so ready to, you know what I'm saying, mess up my little chick anyway. Y'all be so ready to mess up my little YouTube don't care about holding my junk to the next month. So just let me know, YouTube. Hit me up, inbox me, keep me, in front of these things and let me know what's going on. For y'all just get the, you know, yeah. And the crazy part about it, the page, the story that I was talking about, and they talking about community guidelines. I just seen Mob Ties do a story on Big Pokey like yesterday, and I was talking about when Big Pokey called me in the cell, and you be with them niggas on the town, and I had to call home and woo woo. I was talking about the years and this. It's like, man, they done, ostracize me, and single me out. Low down, dirty dog. But I'm out of here, man. Top of the morning. Appreciate it. Appreciate me and Muffin coming through. My favorite member coming through. Lil Mama is the first member. She number one. But Miss Muffin is the favorite member. Miss Muffin hold it down. Callie, what's up? What's up? What happened? What's happening? What's happening? You enjoyed your turkey day? Oh shit. It was something I meant to tell y'all too though. I seen Ray J got locked up. I've been all type of shit going on. It's all I done missed all type of news. But we gonna get into it at a later time, man. I just want to jump on this bitch while I was still up. Um, really I ain't been to sleep. So shit, I just wanted to jump on her. I was in here really doing my recording and rearranging and going through my camera and all that good shit though, man. But hopefully everybody enjoyed their holidays. Everything good. Everybody safe. Everybody sound. And for the ones that got to be at work this morning, hopefully everybody got enough rest, relax, rejuvenated. You know, go on take some of that food to work today, and after today is over with. This ain't like when Big Mama and them would cook when they let this shit stand there 3, 4, 5 days, 2 days, 2 days, and throw that shit away, y'all. Cut it out. Some people are already cooking that shit a day or two before. So if you cooking a day before, then you think it's cool to let that shit, Thanksgiving was yesterday, right? So it's no way in hell you supposed to be still eating Thanksgiving food Saturday, Sunday, Monday. I don't care what they tell y'all. Cut it out. Thursday, yesterday was Thanksgiving. Nah, it's over with. It's no way. You supposed to be eating on that Thanksgiving food Saturday and Sunday. The sweet potato pie, mushy, the green, everything soggy. You know? Nah. He said they eat that shit to Sunday. They eat that shit to. It's no way, Callie. There's no way though, bro. What would eat that shit to Sunday, man? It's so wrong. I'm telling you. If you eat your Thanksgiving food to the 1st of December, then shame on you. I know damn well you got the bubble guts. If you eating your Thanksgiving food to December 1st, then I suggest you pray more. You know? That's all I got to say about that. We ain't gonna get on them too much. I eat that like one day they want us to do everything. Hold on. I eat like that one day. That's what they want us to do. Eat every day. All day. Folks better wake up. Man, what you say? Man, I eat that shit. I eat the day of Thanksgiving and the day after. You know, anything else is uncivilized. Anything else, you try and get worms and shit. You know? Because really, you supposed to smack that shit Thanksgiving, smack a little bit that night, wake up. Me personally, I'm going to smack a little bit for breakfast. And once I come back and lunchtime, it's over. It ain't even for dinner. It ain't even for dinner. It ain't even for dinner. You know? But to each his own, man. To each his own. Hope everybody, like I said, enjoyed theirs. This was my first Thanksgiving. Not having no Thanksgiving food. I'm looking at these apps. These goddamn Timu orders just jumping in. You know what I'm saying? Timu. Courier just picked up. I know, Callie, you hate to hear about Timu. I know. I know. I know. I know. I know. God damn. I forget. But Timu make the world go round, man. My bad. My bad, rich guy. My bad. But I just been having a ball on Timu, man. Been having a ball. Who seen that damn Dallas Cowboy and the Philadelphia game? And my little cousin was up here from BR, and she wanted to pull down on me and see me because I ain't seen my little cousin. And I did a bid. We're gonna just say 15 years. We're gonna say 15 years, give or take. She said Washington. So I went in. While I was in, she went in. When I got out, she still, you know what I'm saying? I've been out almost 9 years in February. So she did every bit of shit. She probably did about 13, 14. But yeah, she pulled down on me. And our Cowboys were getting demolished. It was 21-0. She was draped in her Cowboys gear. I was like, cuz, you probably need to take that off. It's time to take that out around. And man, I came in the house and got to watching the game. I think they scored one, made it interesting. And that's all it took. Hell of a game by the Cowboys. I must say, hell of a game. Make sure y'all check out the shorts. I got Miss Judy out of Florida. different message. You know, hopefully you guys, some of y'all that's into the rah rah and the negativity. You know, I like to pivot and like to talk to people who, you know, ain't just. I like to do all different type of interviews and chop it up with people from all walks of life. So Miss Judy is a artist out of Florida who pushing a strong message. You know what I'm saying? She got a strong message, and basically she rap, but you know her message is she serving God, and it's really she said she really doing it for the youth. You know, to show the younger women, the younger girls that you know you don't have to rap about all the provocative and the sex and this and that in order to be, you know, to make it, to do your thing. So shout out to Miss Judy for coming through the platform, coming on the podcast, um, and allowing me to, you know, do an interview with her. So y'all make sure y'all go check out the short. And it's so crazy how just favor, I guess, or not favor, but just like minded. Before I interviewed her, I was telling myself I wanted her to pray. And um as we started the interview, I guess it was on her spirit too, or her mind. She was like, you know, before we get into it, can I pray? I was like, yes, you know, of course. I wanted you to pray. So you know that was a good thing right there. You don't see too many people actually, and it wasn't for no likes or nothing. You know, if we was talking in person, I would have prayed. So one thing I remember from growing up in church, and what made me, I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna get out of here though. What made me reach out to the young lady is, you ever been watching a video kind of like on silence or not listening to the words but just watching it, and the energy in the video, I ain't know what she was talking about, but her energy in the video, like, let me tune it up. And once I turned it up and I heard what she was talking about, but it had the same cadence or you know, it was her movements, not in a provocative way, but just the energy level was, you would think she was spitting some of the toughest raps in the world. And I was like, you know what? That's cool. That's cool. Because I like, and it go back to like I was saying, growing up, I always remember, and I ain't trying to get spiritual or religious or none of that, but I just remember growing up and from, reading the Bible a little bit and going to Bible study. I remember them always saying that God didn't want a passive Christian or a passive believer. You know, he want a person that's bold and he really don't want nobody soft. You know, in order what it do, in order to you know, walk in that light, it ain't gonna be easy. And that's what I took from watching her. You know what I'm saying? She was walking in her light. She was bold with her message. So I liked it. I liked it. Cause I've often told y'all, you know what I'm saying, certain little things on here of my aspirations and me wanting to get closer. And so we talked about backsliding, and it was a good conversation to me. You know what I'm saying? Good conversation. Uh, like I said, she got a good message for sure, for the ones of y'all that like peace, that like positivity. Y'all make sure y'all go check out the interview. Go check out her Instagram page, official UD1, official one UD, and y'all go check out the video with Miss Judy. She got a nice video out with a good message. It's featuring her and another young lady. I want to say her name Danielle, but I could be wrong. But yeah, that's where we at with it. But appreciate y'all tuning in. That little sleep done finally kicked in. But I do got some little ripping and running I need to do too. But yeah. I'm finna try to give me a little 2-3 hour nap. Then I'm finna get back up and like I said, the goal is I'm working on the mixtape, a EP. Me and BG, we working on a short film, y'all. Like, it's finna be one of those films to where it's just gonna grow into what it's gonna grow into. Well, we definitely got a storyline. We got characters. And man, we're gonna shoot. We're gonna shoot. You never know. It might wind up on Tubi. Or televiz TV, man. B-side radio. When your shit can't make it to Tubi, Pluto, when you reached out to them, when they say no, we say yes. You know, it's most definitely gonna be on Tubi. I mean, televiz. It most definitely gonna be on televiz. And if you got Roku, you got the Roku app. You can look it up right now. Televiz. You know, he doing a lot of things over there. Black owned network. Yeah. Shout out to B-Side Radio, man. Molly G, B-Side Radio, Rampage, the whole gang. You know, J.O. Y'all go check out the interview with me and J.O. out of Nashville. Yeah. If you're new to the page, you're new to the platform, hit that like button, subscribe. Go check out some of that old content, recent content, last week content, the week before content, the week before that. You know, we got some, from music to interviews to food reactions, to trending topics, to landmarks, to, man, I'm talking about positive content, street content, inspiration. We got it right here on the Late Bloomer Podcast. BigTruDat. Yours truly, man. Tap in, and we do have bigger, better shit. More content coming soon. More interviews with people with the who's and the ones you don't know. So man, y'all keep tuning in. Tune in, do not tune me out. Like, subscribe, share. Like, subscribe, share. Doing a giveaway real soon. I'm out of here though.